Right, I think we'll stop it there. We've managed to get into the server, so here we go. Our first run on Sakhal for a while. I think we've played once since it finally landed. So all new, all fresh. So let's get into this adventure and see where it leads us. I think I've actually spawned in this town. Last 2 lives I've had, I think we spawned in the same town. So I think we can probably make our way over here to a military base. Somewhere up there, I think. So let's see if we can find some food. We probably should get warm, actually, otherwise we're going to be burning through this food pretty damn quickly. We're on a very busy server today, so there's 60 people on at the moment. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a little bit more PvP than there was last time we played. I do appreciate that it's more of a PvE kind of map than a PvP map, but we'll see. Hello, good sir.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Living the dream.
Nice.
Tracksuit jacket. It's kind of better than what we've got, so let's have that. Probably not a whole lot of point looting the same town where this guy's going to be looting as well. We'll see if we can get ahead of him, and if we can't... Ooh. Annex leggings? Probably better than what we've got, I'd imagine. You seem to have caught yourself a friend.
Thank you.
Most welcome. Alright, let's try and work out where we're going to go from here. Perhaps we go up the hill. Not 100% sure what the best play is here. This dude seems kind of cool. Let's see if he follows us or not. Hey, Sidon, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. You're first into the stream today. Hope life's going well. I think it's worth giving people a call out when they're first into the stream. There's a badge of honour associated with that, buddy. This is an early stream for me. I'm usually at work at this time, so yeah, nice to be off. You are first, or at least you're the first person to have spoken on the stream. So I think that gives you the first comment. Yeah, true. No, it doesn't look like you're the first in. There's a few other people here. Alright, that probably wasn't the best of starts. I wonder if we should have probably nicked that thing that guy got. Probably should have done, really, shouldn't we? We're going to have to get into a house somewhere and warm up, because at this rate we're not going to get very far. It's kind of annoying that we ended up spawning in the same town as somebody. But hey-ho, can't do anything about that. So, this town down here, I think I saw this on the last playthrough that we had. So I'm going to head down here and try and work out if we can sort of see a different bit of the map by starting down here. I'm going to loot some of the houses up this end. As that dude's probably going to get the ones down there. No, I haven't. What's No More Room in Hell? I didn't even know there was a first No More Room in Hell, let alone a second one. Let's bring this zombie in here. Oh, he's got a bag. It's beautiful. Oh, it turned out crap, really? Damn, was it early access or something? It does seem to be the way a little bit more often than not. I just want to check that we've got no weird sound delays or anything today. To last time. Oh, yeah, I actually... Did you... You might have mentioned that on the last stream, or somebody mentioned it on the last stream. Oh, it's a shame that that was wasn't good. Right, we need to get a temperature up here. I was hoping we were going to be able to get out and do a bit of looting around here, but we've lost a lot of health, so we need to get ourselves warm. Buddy Boy's going to be down looting the main road, I'd imagine. Oh, really? Okay. So yeah, I hadn't even heard of the first game. Left 4 Dead was kind of arcadey, wasn't it? I appreciate why people liked it and why people enjoyed playing it. It wasn't really my cup of tea, but... First game's free. Oh man, if you're going to charge people for the second one, it's got to be on point, hasn't it? Oh, we've only just got the plus symbol here. I think we want to try and save a knife for getting a few more chunks of bark and stuff so that we can make sure we can make a fire if needs be. Mods Half-Life 2, right. Yeah, no good if you pay money for that, is it? Really? Do with a little bit of food here. You do? Oh, that's funny, dude. It's like completely the opposite of Stalker Gamma. So I'm kind of surprised. It was fun though. It's a good sort of party game to play with buddies. Really did have a good laugh playing that. There's backpacks galore here. Okay, should probably take the pistoshka. Oh, bones. That's great. That means we've got a ready source of knives if we need to. I actually remember this. This is one of the places that I explored with Jello. And this is where we met up. I think. Yeah, that makes sense, dudes. It's nice to play something easy and familiar sometimes if you just want to unwind. I get that entirely. Although, to be honest with you, most of the time I just play DayZ, because DayZ is one of those games that... It's good to unwind to DayZ, because there's action, but it's punctuated with stretches of, you know, not a whole lot going on, which is kind of... I don't know, relaxing, I guess, is the word I'm looking for. Okay, we're getting nothing here in the way of food, but a raincoat might be kind of helpful. Yeah, exactly. It's definitely. I agree. It's not easy. It's that sort of getting overwhelmed by hordes thing, isn't it? I think we should start crafting rags and seeing if we can get ourselves a rope so that we can do some fishing. That sounds like the way forward, to be honest. Maybe we should have teamed up with that guy we just met a few minutes ago. It seemed like a fairly cool guy. Only a man of few words. And I should have nabbed that. Oh, just found a rope. Perfect. Alright, I think we're gonna do a bit of fishing here somewhere. I actually haven't tried fishing yet on the new update, so I heard that there's a whole mini game here for catching fish. I don't know what the mini game is and I haven't tried it yet, so we might not be immediately successful here. You met a guy already? Yeah, we did. Just over in the spawn town. It was kind of unlucky, really, that he spawned in the same place as us. So we're kind of competing for resources, which is a bit of a shame. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Good to see ya. I'm actually going to make myself some gloves. Seems like a good call. Especially before we start cutting up fish and things. What's new, Lewis? This seems like a relatively safe place to try and fish. Yeah, doing well, thanks, mate. Doing well. I know, I'm not at work today, so I thought it was a good opportunity to get on early and play a little bit of DayZ. Pleasantly surprised. That's always good to hear. Right, that's ruined. It's fine though. We've actually got a pristine, proper hook. So let's go and get some worms. I think that's the main difference between this and Namalsk. Namalsk, you fish without the worms, of course. That's going to go on number 3. You just logged off. What have you been playing? Like, what map? Oh, I like that. That's a new sound. Digging the worms. So we're gonna go up to the volcanoes today because we didn't explore that way last time. That's the plan anyway. We're gonna need a little bit of food behind us before we do so. I actually think this is gonna ruin our knife. The knockoff version of Frostline. What, Namalsk? Is Namalsk the knockoff version of Frostline? Surely not. Why isn't this working? Oh, you just drop it on. Oh, that's way better. I like that a lot. Generous. Oh, what, winter generous? Is winter up at the moment? Oh, right, okay, what do we do here? What do we do? Right, so start fishing. So we release to yank up. When do we yank? What am I looking for here? Not that, I guess. Early winter, later fall. Okay, it's the same one that's still up. I've not played for a little while, actually. Cool that that one's still up. That was doing really well. It was very, very busy when I last played. How does this work? Fishing in Project Zomboids is so boring. Yeah, I heard. Oh, there you go. That's when we want to. There you go. We got something. Love it. Steelhead trout. Let's see if we can get another one. I know, it's something to do with the update having broken the map editor or something, and the concrete parts are floating. I was following John McClane on Twitter and saw that there was a whole thing about it. Damn, I much prefer this. Presumably, if you don't see a splash like this, you're not going to get a pair of wellies. I know you were doing so well on Banoff, or hopefully you don't lose your progress on it. Come on, DayZ. Oh, that sounded like a fish, maybe. Here we go. Got something. Okay, we got 2 fish. Nice, nice. That is very, very good. Right, we'll get these. What's that over there? I wonder if that was a body floating in the water for a second. Matter of time, wasn't it? With that. You got a wolf cap on Chinroos. Nice. Oh, there's a Metro-based map. That would be awesome. Is anybody playing it? Or is it not ready yet? We need to give Armory Forger a bit of a shot again. It's been a little while since I played. Let's put that on 3. Let's go and... I think we're going to go a little bit further into the town. Probably where we were earlier when we made the fire. Hello, man.
Hello.
So you got a sledgehammer? I think he does, doesn't he? Rush you with a sledgehammer is a danger to us all. Okay, we're going to have to get out of dodge before we make this fire, I think. Yeah, I saw, I think it was Kip put something in chat about Armour 4. Very exciting. 2027's the date, or the year anyway, that it's coming in. If anybody missed that. I wonder if we're going to get a DayZ 2 before that point. I'm assuming we're not, but... I don't know. I'm expecting that we're going to get a DayZ 2 at some point, because DayZ must be a real moneymaker for the guys. Oh, some ammo there. It must be a real moneymaker for them. It's the most popular game that Bohemia have ever made. I think it sells way more copies than Armour does. So I'd be surprised if there isn't going to be a DayZ 2 at some point. GTA before Ride? Yeah, GTA 6 before Armour 4. No, that's been on the cards for a while as well, hasn't it? Come on, you have something I can eat immediately, would you? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, do you reckon? I hope so. I think it would be not a good commercial move from Bohemia if they didn't come out with the DayZ 2. I think there's so many people that want it. It seems like shooting fish in a barrel, really. Might as well do it. That dirt path leads to a spring, does it? Okay. Okay. Then let's go to the spring. That would be worthwhile. Oh, let's get these paramedic pants. Already cold. Let's get a couple of light barks. DayZ uses the Frankenstein engine. Yeah, because it's it says that it's on Infusion, doesn't it? But I don't think it necessarily is fully. Well, it's definitely not the same version of Infusion that Reforge is on. So yeah, you get the main dirt road like that, and then you get a branch of the dirt road, and it's the branch that takes you over to the well. I wonder if that is one. And also where the well is, because I haven't seen one yet. We've got some water there, but that little cabin, that is where we're gonna go and cook over there, I think. I mean, not to mention the graphics, right? And I don't know whether that's probably a limit of DayZ. I heard somewhere that the it's just a resolution thing with DayZ. It's like the polygons and textures and stuff are too low or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a technical guy, so that's ice, not water. Okay, good to know. Right, let's get this cooked up. Got a pair of jeans over there. I think we'll move over to the pair of jeans. It's not textures only. I heard that was one of the major things, but did any of you guys see in the Discord the actually, let's not use that. Let's use one of these. Did any of you guys see in the Discord the AI improved DayZ thing that I posted? Sort of interesting. It was like DayZ reimagined with AI. Kind of makes you look at it in a real different light. Yeah, the lighting in Reforger is a lot better. I think that's undeniable. Let's get those there. Let's get that on the floor. Let's take these. Oh, there, that's the one we just dropped, isn't it? Damn it, that was stupid of me. Yeah, I know. The puddles are a pretty cool feature, aren't they? Let's see that on number 3. We might need a little bit more wood. I'm sort of... I'm waiting for the shot here, guys. Feeling we're going to get a shot here, but let's see. Well, Buddy Boy with the sledgehammer is going to come up behind us. Right, we've got a temperature stabilise, so that's the first thing done. Let's get these in our jeans. That'll help heat us up, and it will help us get a speedy takeoff if we need to. Oh, caviar. We can eat the caviar, right? I mean, you eat caviar raw, you don't cook it. Kip shot, yeah, exactly. Could be kip shot. Although, it's only 3:42 in the UK, so there's a fairly good chance he's probably at work at the moment. Right, that's all of our fish cooking. Actually, let's put that on there. Let's put this one down here. No, you left you alive. That's interesting. That I like it when people do that. It's more interesting than just beating the crap out of somebody, you know. It's a surprise, isn't it, when you wake up to that? Come on. I don't really want to smoke these two, but... It's nice to have a little bit of a different gameplay loop, isn't it? That one's going to cook really soon, I think. Yeah, we need these things to cool down a little bit. Yeah, what map were you playing? Assume nothing warm. Okay, this one can get eaten. Alright guys, this hasn't been a bad start actually on the whole. Assuming we can get out of here without getting shot, I think we'll be okay. Even taking your shoes, well, you know, we've done that a few times ourselves, haven't we? It's on Chinroos. Yeah, on autumn it's cold, isn't it? Come on. This one we accidentally smoked, so it's trout. Smoked trout. That's not bad, is it? That's at least kind of real. Right. Let's get the hell out. So what are we going to do from here, guys? We don't have a gun. That's a bit of a limitation. But I really want to go up there and see what the view's like. It looks like there's stuff up there as well. Presumably some sort of... I don't know, camp or something like that. The other issue, of course, is that we're probably going to have to deal with wolves if we're going this way. You shoot to kill. Damn, Lewis is a cold-hearted killer. Hitman, if you will. Isn't there a dead scientist on the volcano? I don't know, actually. I did no research. I know nothing about Sakhal other than what we've garnered from playing the game. So yeah, there's been no spoilers. Is the dead scientist... one thing I did see was that Dean Hall is in the game somewhere. Only because Dean Hall tweeted it. If anybody doesn't know, Dean Hall was the original creator of the DayZ mod. Is he possibly the scientist on the top? Quite possibly. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't he the scientist on the top? Was he wearing scientist clothes? Or like NBC suit or something, you know, the zombies in the dark grey NBC. I had a feeling. Right, there's some shots down here. Let's try and get a bearing to work out if there's anything worth looting. Oh shit, that made me jump.
D. Michael's super chatted £5 and 55 pence. Harley, victory hand, fist, long time no see brother. I haven't caught a live stream in a while. Much heart.
D, how you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Thank you very much, and thanks for the super chat. You absolute legend, everybody. GG over to D there. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a while. It has been a while. I've been busy with the fatherhood thing and busy with work and stuff. So no, it's good to be back on. I've got the day off today, so I thought we'd have an early stream. Probably break for dinner at some point, so then I'll be back on again in a little while. But it's the second time on Sakhal, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Just saying, I've had no spoilers really, apart from the odd thing I've seen on Twitter. Darkwing, how you doing, buddy? You've not seen it yet. I wonder if that's the one up on the volcano. Let's go and see. Dean Hall zombie isn't a new thing. No, I know there's the Dean Hall's. What wasn't it? The Dean Hall Survivor that you could play at least at some point. Not sure whether he's one of the options still. I think he probably is. But there's a Dean Hall zombie in the ice somewhere on Sakhal apparently. You've been playing daily. How are you finding it? last time I was on, I had 2 lives. The first live, I died in PvP in one of the military bases. It was kind of sucked actually because we were just coming back from having been red flashing health. And somebody came in, I'd only got rubber slugs, so he wasted me with an AK. And then the second life I was with Jello and we ran straight across the middle of the map. And I kind of feel like we saw a lot of what there was to see, which was kind of cool. Oh, look at this, guys. This is the middle of the volcano. Damn, is it going to be warm down here? It's be cool. Let's see if the temperature gauge starts going up. It stopped going down anyway, which is kind of cool. Zombie game dev, nice. But yeah, dude, thank you so much for the super chat. You're an absolute legend. Oh shit! It's hot. It's hot. Too hot. My temperature's not going up, but my health's going down. Oh, I guess we could be getting poisoned as well, right? I mean, it's going to be like noxious fumes and stuff. Health's still going down. This is worrying me a little bit. Going down a little less now. Would be funny if you could ragdoll in steep terrain. Yeah. So there's nothing up here. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Didn't want to spoil that. Well, sometimes we got to find out, haven't we? Cold, hard experience is sometimes the best way to learn. Okay, so I remember the hot. We should probably get off the peak of this, otherwise we're going to get mullered up here, aren't we? So I remember the hot springs down there. We got there, and then we got to this little research station thing. And it was like a golf ball, like the ones from Tanoa, actually. There's some cool things around the volcano. Okay, let's start moving around the volcano. Should we stay up at the top? You can F11 there. I can believe it. I like this. I like the fact that we're not losing losing temperature either, which is kind of cool. Let's eat our trout. Oh, there's some cool stuff in the middle. Okay, okay. As in the middle of the crater, or sort of halfway up. Cool view from up here though, guys. Good to see everybody here, by the way. It's been a while since we've seen some of you guys, so it's great to see you. Missed hanging out with you all. And by the way, guys, if you haven't already and enjoying the stream, please do give us a thumbs up. YouTube algorithm loves that. Halfway up, okay. Little rock formation down there. Not a whole lot on this side. Memberships to the channel, yes. So all of those copyright issues have all been resolved as they should have been. In my... Oh shit, that's wolves. Right, what are we going to do here? Yeah, all the copyright stuff's been resolved, thankfully. So I can turn memberships on. I just need to try and work out what the membership perks should be. So I'm going to have a think about that, and then I'm going to turn it on at some point. But I didn't think it was necessarily the right thing to do while I'm not streaming quite as frequently as I have been in the past. Yeah, I did. It was really, really stupid. I got a license to use some music, and I used the music, and then for whatever reason it got flagged by YouTube as being copyright. You know, copyrighted content. So I challenged it, but then it started music from the stream, so I had sort of, you know, 500 videos or whatever, 500 live streams with that in. I know the wolf packs, we need to get away from them. So I had like 500 videos or whatever with that in. So it's not, you know, I didn't realise you had to challenge each one individually. It's a really stupid system, so I ended up having to challenge every single one of these things. Because, oh, there's a guy there. Ended up filing a license, you see. As part of the challenge. Let's try and... Hello! Hello, sir. I have nothing. I have nothing. Don't shoot me.
I have nothing. That's why I was waving.
Oh, I didn't see you waving. You look like you were about to get a gun out and blast me to Kingdom Come.
Waving at you.
Oh, hello then.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
I'm not.
Why, what's up?
There's some keys in here. Can I get some keys? On that
Keys?
table there. Yeah.
What are the
What's
keys
up?
for?
I keep getting murdered. The keys. Do you want to know, or do you want to?
Nah, I'll find out organically. I'll find out organically. But thanks for letting me pick those up.
No worries. What do you mean? Thanks. I can't do anything about it anyway.
Well, no, you could have picked them up yourself, right?
I got one. I got some.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I've not seen the inside of your inventory, have I?
I'm looking for that little military base that's just going to get me killed. Do you
Yeah.
fancy going there?
Yeah, absolutely down for it. Don't have any water, do you?
I do. Oh, I don't. I tell you what I have got is I've got some peaches, but they're frozen.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
But the peaches will give us hydration. You can have them actually once they defrost. But I thought they'd defrost on me. I've just done a fire and they didn't defrost then.
Ah, okay. It's good. I've got some fish. The fish will do the job, probably.
That only gives you a little tiny bit of hydration. Hydration's a real bugger on here.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to find the wells and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. But again, you'll want to find them organically. You don't want me to tell you, do you?
No, exactly. Are you running with anybody, or you on your own?
I'm on my own. I'm only going to be running for maybe another maybe an hour or so, 45 minutes an hour.
Well, if
So
you
wanna,
fancy teaming up,
yeah, let's do it.
nice.
I mean, it's not going to last long because we're here, but
Yeah, fair play.
you haven't got any bullets for the BK-18, have you? Any
I sure do,
bullets?
buddy.
Oh, you do?
There you go.
Oh wow, you know I can miss now. I've just missed someone back there. But I did the brave thing. I missed and ran away.
That's the way. That's what do they say? Discretion's the better part of valor.
It was definitely the way. I missed my shot, so I ran.
Get the hell out of Dodge, yeah.
Around here. Now I'm going to give you a confidence boost and tell you that I've died here 3 or 4 times today already.
Okay, right, nice. This is the. I think I've been to this one before. I've only been on the map once. I had a good run on it when it first came out. I haven't been on since. So, but I think I have to. I think it's great, yeah. Because I quite like the survival side of DayZ.
Yeah, it's very survival orientated, isn't it? It's right there. Do you see it? You zoom in, just to the right of that peak over there.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, actually, I haven't been to that one.
Right there. Yeah, this might be a short trip.
Yeah, I heard some shots over there earlier.
Oh, good. I saw you running down the volcano, and I just started waving. I've got nothing.
Well, now you got a loaded BK-18, so it worked out quite well for you, didn't it?
Yeah, well, I thought you'd see me waving and taking pity on me because you didn't start aiming. So I thought, oh well, that's worked for the first time ever.
Well, I was just thinking, if you kill me, I'm hoping you're going to enjoy my bandage. 'Cause that's about all I've got.
So you like?
Oh shit! It's got a server restart. Oh, he's gonna be back on there though. I'm sure this guy's gonna be back in. He seems like a pretty funny guy, doesn't he? Right, let's see if we can get back in quickly. Oh, back in immediately. Interesting. Already connecting. It sometimes does this on this server. He'll be back in. He'll be back in. As long as we can beat the queue, that's the only thing. He sounds like he's the kind of guy who's wise to the whole thing. It did say server restart, didn't it? I've not crashed due to high latency or something. Yeah, he seems cool. He seems cool. I reckon he's probably streaming. The sound of his voice. I don't recognise his voice though. You can tell if people's microphone quality is slightly too good for the for the average DayZ player, you know. Guy is chill, yeah, I agree. No, he's the guy's looking for entertainment. You can absolutely tell. Right, we're gonna just keep doing this because we don't want to be behind the curve here in terms of getting back into the server. I think we're gonna get the proper message now saying that the server's locked. I'm glad that froze like that so you could all see the server details. Darkwing, did you manage to get your mic set up how you wanted? Damn, 28th in the queue. I think we should still make it though. Awesome, man. Well, always happy to be of help. Jello's a good guy to talk to if you're wanting some tips on mic and audio setups. He's a bit of an audiophile. It was actually him who suggested to me using the SteelSeries GG. I have one problem that I've noticed. Well, it's the only problem I've noticed, and that's that I get a bit of latency. So if you notice on the stream sometimes, it sounds like Jello and I are talking over one another. And sometimes we are, just... But a lot of times we're not. And it's just because his input is coming in, like, straight away. And my input onto the stream is... on my mic, input sound is delayed. So, yeah. He saw an interview with Stalker 2 Dev and he said of course he plays Gamma. Nice. Well, that's a good sign. I'm feeling a little bit better about the whole Stalker 2 thing. I don't think it's going to be a letdown. I don't think they're going to pander to the masses. I was watching some of the additional gameplay and it seems like a lot of the stuff that's kind of a little annoying you can turn off. Like most of the HUD elements you can switch off. Presumably you can set the difficulty up to master as well if you want to. Salted Jella, exactly. Right, are we gonna get in, guys? What do we think? I reckon we should. See if this guy's still here. He's probably making his way to get shot over at the military as we speak with my bloody PK-18 bullets. Witness calls himself Jalla on stream sometimes. Does he really? That's funny. It's an odd thing to call yourself unless you've got some reason to do so. That is weird. I can't.
Oh, I'm right behind you.
Hey!
I'm right here. How you doing?
Yeah, good thanks. Just been spamming enter, you know how it is.
Didn't know if you were going to get back in or not. I got in straight in on position number 1. How lucky was that?
Did you? Nice.
Yeah.
I came in at like 20, I think.
It was outstanding timing. Well, my name's Jim. What's your name, dude?
My name's James. Pleased to meet you, Jim.
Oh, Jim and James. Perfect.
Exactly. It's easy to remember, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do we know who this guy is,
Really
guys?
job with this. I think it's brave as well that they've gone back to the real survival nature of DayZ with it.
Yeah, I like that. It kind of slows it down a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. It is a slow burn for sure. It's a bit frustrating though, like for us, like I don't know how long it's taken you to get in here, but it can take you quite a while to get sorted, and you come somewhere like this and you're dead and that's it, and you're back doing it all again, another fire, fishing.
Yeah, I've been in for about 50 minutes.
Okay, and you've not been killed yet?
No, I've got a fairly good start. I bumped into another 2 or 3 like freshies, but I just tried to get out. But no, not been killed yet. But I've not really sort of come too far inland. I started to foot one of the spawn towns and then made a beeline for the volcano. Just wanted to go and see what was in the middle.
It's cool though up there, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Did you go down into it and get hurt?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like it's a rite of passage, isn't it?
I think so. Let's go next door to the TV's trying to shut itself down. Right. Yeah, so I keep dying here, so hopefully we won't die this time.
I think we were saved there by the restart because I was hearing wolves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard the wolves, but I didn't think they were on us before. I thought they were on someone else. Just keeping my eye on things here. The only thing I would say with this server is they've upped the loot a bit, and I think, not, for me, I don't think that's quite right. I think
Oh,
too
interesting.
many people wandering about with big guns, and whereas on official you can't get anything. There's so many.
Oh, there's a guy. There's a guy. There's a guy.
There's a player.
Yeah. Take him out. Nice, that hit.
He's not dead though.
He's left. He's run back behind the tents. Let buddy boy go in first. I don't really want to die here. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do.
You go on, Con.
No, he didn't. He ran behind the yellow tent.
Oh, on the
Probably
right.
flanking round.
God.
This buddy, I've lost him. I've lost him. Just gonna go back because of the zombies. I'm probably gonna get my ass shot here, aren't I? He must have been out of VoIP range. Buddy boy over here had got a gun in his hands though, so we need to be careful there. I'm gonna just try and creep in and see if I can pick something up. Even if I can get an IJ or something, we're in a slightly better place, aren't we? Damn it, there's nothing here. Yeah, that guy must have been flanking round somewhere. Don't know how he's managed to avoid the zombies though. A zombie with a plate over there as well. I'd kind of like to have that if we could. Right, I think we might Guy up there. He's up there at the top. Is that our buddy? It's our buddy, isn't it? I want to get the plate zombie to come over to me. Definitely don't want her. Big Bertha. Where is she? I'm getting some horrific lag. I need to get over to my buddy.
He's down.
Oh, nice.
He's not dead, though, I don't think. I think he's just on.
Okay, I'm gonna die, buddy, I think. I'm red.
I hit him again, and he didn't go down. The zombies hit him after. Let's push him. I've got no more bullets.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't. He's got a plate.
I need to not get hit.
Have you got the plate?
Yeah, I got the plate. Let's go, let's go.
He's over
Push him.
there. He was by the tent. He might not be dead, but we've got to fight another zombie. He came after you and I got him.
Yeah, good work. No, he's not dead. Shit. Damn, that was fun. He called it, didn't he? He called it. He called it. I was putting a little bit too much faith in the plate there, but we go to this military. We are going to die. It's like, yes, we are. Yes, we are. I might need to tweak some of my settings a little bit. I think I'm getting a few frame rate issues. Sakhal is definitely more difficult to run than regular DayZ. To tweak some of these things down a little bit. I want to keep the view distance though if we can. I think our dude down there is going to die as well because he only has, well, he doesn't have any more shots left for that BK-18. I think that was one of those situations where speed was of the essence, but I don't know. I'd been screwed up pretty badly by that point. Really a whole lot we could do. We're going to have to go and explore some of these islands at some point as well. Right, I don't think where we spawn... Yeah, the server's entirely full. I like this different interior. It's kind of cool. Although, same buildings, it's nice to have something to keep it a little fresh. But yeah, that dude had an SKS, for God's sake. Not really a whole lot we could do against that, was there? But our friend Jim fought valiantly. Yeah, 60 people on this server, Darkwing. I don't know how that compares to a standard server, because this is a modded server, as the guy kind of alluded to. I think regular Sakhal might be less than 60, but I'm not entirely sure. Vanilla Sakhal, I mean. But yeah, the loot's been upped a little bit on this, he said. So maybe it'll settle back down a little bit. You know what it's like when a new server comes out. They're constantly sort of adjusting the loot tables until they get it how they want it to be. That would, wouldn't it? But knowing DayZ, you'd end up with 50 pop unofficial. Yeah, so 60 is going to be a bit more of a challenge, isn't it? This is going to make this into a bit more of a PvP server, which I am definitely for, to be honest. But yeah, I was saying, they could do that, and I would be totally behind them doing that, but you know what it'd be like on DayZ. If they randomised the furniture, there'd be chairs on top of roofs and all sorts of shit like that. Guaranteed. Okay, I think we've done this, so let's get out. These houses are joined. See if the boonie hat has a hook. It does not. Capri pants. Ooh, Pachka. Alright, I think we might stay here. Let's get warm. We've got a bloody good start, guys. It means we've not spawned in a bubble with everybody else, which is a nice, kind of a nice change. Well, it'd be kind of cool if we met up with our friend again. A taser? What? Actual taser. Nice. I like it. Oh, we got matches. Shit, that's all the zombies. Literally all the zombies on the server. They turned off. That's interesting, because I found last time I was playing, I was getting people spawning around me continually. Maybe I was just slightly unlucky. Damn, we nearly got knocked out there. It was the first day though, so people were probably dying quite quickly and finding themselves back on the coast. Interesting. I think I've sort of had the same stream positions. When you say there's only a few, are we looking sort of like 2 or 3, or are there more than that? Because I've had 3 or 4 lives now, and I've spawned in the same place. 2 lives have spawned in one place, and 2 lives have spawned in the other place. And I recognise this. I don't really have bearings for the rest of the map and how it all hangs together, but some of the basic layout. And I have a feeling we're probably in the north at the moment. But again, that's just sort of based on my mind map, which is probably not 100%. Well, guaranteed is not 100%. I think I'd kind of like to get a fire going. These buildings actually don't seem too bad for it, because there's plenty of places to run to, and I'd assume that you can probably hear somebody for, you know, who's coming in here fairly easily. We might as well get this done before the matches get damp. possible. Try and do one of the upstairs flats. I think that would be best. Maybe not that one. So they're in the mirror image of each other, which is kind of cool. I haven't played Frostline off stream. So this is literally my second time playing Frostline. Dry sack there. Oh, look at this. This is a good fireplace. "38 spawn zones." Interesting, yeah. No details are good. It's the nerd details that give us a bit of an edge, you know? Again, we've had a fairly good start. Not bad at all. So the good thing about this, of course, is that we can get them up to the point of being... How do you charge these? You need a battery. Yes. You can get them to the point of being defrosted without them getting hot. Wonder if it's going to get boring fast if there's no events. What kind of events are you thinking? Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. I think convoys would be a good thing to have on it, and I don't see why they couldn't add helis. Is that something that they're not planning on doing, or just something that they've just not got around to doing yet? Ah, that's cool. It's a bit different. Have they implemented that change for all the maps on 1.26? I have to say, Sidon, I'm not really a massive fan of gas zones. Not really my cup of tea. Chilly. That's good. We got that at just the right time. Get this Eden. Like shipwrecks or something would be a cool idea, wouldn't it? Like military shipwrecks. Okay, it's cool that the, at least server owners have got that option. I wonder if we're going to be able to get the third plus symbol here. Probably not, right? Because we've got crappy clothes. We'll make some improvised stuff, though. It's interesting that there's no frostbite on this. I thought for sure that would have been added. But I guess they want people to be going out and exploring and crossing the water and stuff, and it's inhibitory to that, isn't it? The map does have some dynamic events. Interesting. There you go, side, and asking you shall receive. I wonder if we're going to get any warmer than we are. Possibly not. Right, let's get out of here. I don't really want to hang around in the spawn town for too long. And if we're making ourselves victims here. I like the snow though, I have to say. Here he comes. She comes. Try not to spoil. No, fair play. Don't give us any of the details. Darkwing, did you see the AI thing I posted in the Discord yesterday? It was like AI reimagining DayZ. Pretty awesome, man. I looked at the game in a whole new light when you think about how some of these buildings might look when they're a little bit more realistic. So you're somebody who knows about these things. The Armory Forger, Armory Forger. Could Armory Forger be modded to a point that you could get something that was close to DayZ? Not like the sort of slightly janky Armour DayZ, but actual DayZ. Wouldn't that be cool? Guess the problem would be that nobody could run it. What happened here? Looks like there was some sort of explosion or something. Just flattened the road and ruined the bridge. Get working on it, Darkwing. Oh, look, is this one of the things that we need to go down to get to a well? I have a feeling it probably is. Or a spring, should we say, not a well. Let's see if we can find a path off here. Maybe slightly off this path somewhere. What is that down there? That's where we just were. People just need to learn infusion. Interesting. I'm glad I've got you guys here to sort of provide details on this. I know absolutely nothing when it comes to any of the technical stuff. Okay, so this was not one of those paths where there's a that leads to one of the wells, I don't think. Maybe it was and we've just walked straight past it. Yeah, we're right down by the sea here. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? I noticed that a few times. Or you know, they get the mods out up and running again, but the whole thing would be janky and the frame rates would be terrible and server frame rates would be terrible as well. I'm excited. I'm excited for Armour 4 because I absolutely love Armour, and I'm excited for DayZ 2 as well. I'm expecting that DayZ 2 is probably not going to be too far behind once we're at the point that we've got Armour 4. So I think it'd be absolute madness if they weren't to release DayZ 2. It's been such a massive commercial success for Bohemia. Just literally went AFK for 2 seconds then. As soon as I know what's going on, I'm back, and we've got a bloody zombie on us. You hope you live long enough for Armour 4. Yeah, well, Simon was saying earlier we're probably going to get GTA 6 before we get Armour 4. If you can believe such a thing. Right, we need a gun this time, guys. Shotty would be nice. Or a BK-18 and a shotty. Classic combo. Okay, so this is one of the coastal towns. I don't think we've visited this one before. So, I mean, we kind of, both times, made a bit of a beeline straight for the centre. Yeah, that's a good one. That's going to warm up in our backpack or whatever. Ooh, better hat. Alright, come on, zombie. Oh, somebody made a jet mod for Reforge. It's interesting. Not sure I've seen that. I need to get back on and play a little bit of Reforger again. We won't. There was sort of a time when we were all playing. You remember, Darkwing? And it was, I don't know, it seemed quite stable, and then there was an update that followed and it kind of broke things a little bit. And I stopped playing after that update. I just struggled a little bit with it. Shit. That should have been a stealth takedown, man. I don't know why it wasn't. Damn. Alright. His channel blew up. Did it? Oh, good for him. The most popular servers are modern. Yeah, they are, aren't they? And it was kind of a weird move, I thought, for them to go for something 80s based where there were no scopes and it was just, you know, M16. I bloody hate the M16. That's so funny. Oh, good for him, man. Hey, Ray, how you doing, dude? Welcome in. Darkwind's going to be your man for that one. I played it at the fairly early days, and it was another one of those situations where every time they updated the game engine, it kept breaking the zombie mod. So eventually there were no zombies on it, so you were just kind of running around in what felt like a bit of an empty wasteland. I think they're going to have to make it modern day, aren't they, Side? And it seems like a bit of a cop-out if they don't. In my opinion. Oh, so the zombies are still out. I mean, it must be probably, like nearly a year since I last played that. But they've updated the Chernobyl map, haven't they? Because that was a work in progress when I last played it. But is there a WCS scenario that uses the Chernobyl map? Nice, we're doing alright here, actually. Exactly, yeah. It seems like an odd choice. And they seem to have made some odd choices. You know. But it is what it is. There's people trying to loot Cycle here. Honestly, scumbags. Cool, let's check out the... Let's check this out. I've actually not been over to the boat before, so... Seaside design looked like internet. I never really sort of thought about it that way. And maybe that's subliminal. It's about sort of the hive mentality. Sort of communism reference or something. Okay, is there going to be anything on this boat? I have a sneaking suspicion that there isn't. We'll have the flare just in case we need to light a fire. In a bit of a rush. So, I saw a zombie up there and it looks a little bit like one of the plate carrier zombies. I don't know whether he's got anything though. Oh, there's bugger all up here. Let's just go down. It's a bit of a waste of time. I knew it probably was going to be. We're going to have to climb this one, aren't we? CSAT armor's crazy as well on armor. They're like proper bullet sponges. Right, let's get out of here. I was considering jumping onto the ice there, but I don't want to risk falling in the water and having to... getting frostbite. Just sworn there was a military zombie over here. Yeah, massively OP. Oh, he's not got a plate on, has he? He's just got the helmet. better quality than ours, though. I'm trying not to hit him in it. Right, we need to try and find some of the pills that we need. It's a chelator, isn't it? I think is one of the things, just in case we end up with any of the heavy water. No, heavy metal contaminated water, I should say. And we're probably going to need... We're going to need something to disinfect stuff. Yeah, oh really? You think they've gone offline? Interesting. Not here. Saline bag actually might come in handy. Night's coming, guys. I'm hoping it's going to be light nights, but I'm not 100% sure. Scrubs in the military tent? That sucks. Ooh, the poncho's kind of cool, though. Right, we're not going to be able to wear a poncho in the hat, so... We made our choice. We've got to go for safety first, you know? So this looks like the kind of town that's big enough to have a PD... Was that a running zombie or was that a player? Can't tell. Slightly too dark to tell. No, I think we've got a running zombie. Halloween stream, yeah. I will do my damnedest to do a Halloween stream. For sure, guys. I will try and be on a little bit more frequently. I've had a pretty crazy week at work, so yeah, I think we went almost like 10 days or something without a stream, which is almost unprecedented. I do try and do at least one stream a week. Fingerless gloves, nice. Can actually use with it a sewing kit so that we can get some of these things fixed up. That would be like a next big thing for us. And actually finding one of these damn wells wouldn't be a bad thing. Oh, let's just check this because there might be some ammo. Headlamp. We'll have the headlamp. One of those things. We always take the goddamn headlamp. We never use the headlamp though, do we? Did we loot this one? I can imagine we probably did, but... Right, so this looks like the kind of place where we might find ourselves a well. Or a spring, aren't they? Keep our eyes peeled. Actually, I've definitely been down here before. I've spawned in this town. I mean, this was the other spawn point of that zombie running. Just a runner. I don't think there's a player down there. Oh, what's that? Ski mask. Nice. Have I played Fallout? I have not played Fallout London. Have you? Is it any good? That's another one of those things that's like wholly community made, isn't it? I hear. I have to say, and this is possibly something of a controversial opinion, I was never really that much of a fan of Fallout. It wasn't really my thing. I didn't like the way that the RPG elements affected how well you could aim. Like, you know how it was. You'd end up being point blank range to somebody with was it called VATS or something, where you could, I don't know, that skill that you used. You'd be point blank range with somebody. You got your gun right against their face, and you'd still miss if your skill wasn't high enough against their defense roll. I just, that kind of stuff just absolutely gets up my nose. But I like the theme and the aesthetic of Fallout. I always thought that was pretty cool. You love Fallout. No, fair play, dude. I mean, each their own and all that. And I've played it. I completed Fallout 3 and I played most of Fallout 4. Here we go. We found one of these things. Damn, this was in the nick of time. Just before we start doing the ASMR mouth sound. Fallout 4 has better gunplay, and the graphics and everything on Fallout 4 were a lot better. The story was pretty good on Fallout 4 as well, I thought. Oh, that's a good thing. Does it also remove the sort of offensive versus defensive roles for... I'm trying to sort of calculate whether or not your shot's going to hit. It's that really that I thought sucked, but... I mean, it's fine if you're playing Dungeons & Dragons. You're playing... I don't know. Baldur's Gate or something like that, where you kind of expect there to be a D&D system underpinning the game, but I don't know. I don't like that in what was, to some extent, a first-person... survival shooter, wasn't it? It hits where you aim, even if you use VATS. Unless you use VATS, right, okay. No, fair play. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, it was back in the days when I was playing Xbox, so... you know how difficult it is to hit anything with a goddamn controller. I was using VATS most of the time, so... Yeah, he's just a runner. Let's see if you've got anything interesting. Ooh, tin of baked beans. 100% worth it. Right, so what I'm not sure about is why doesn't a tin of baked beans defrost when you've got it in your pocket? I mean, it would over time, right? I can imagine them doing it and just saying, well, it's going to be slower. She's not seen us, I don't think. What's going on with that? I know, dude. It's the what is it? It's like the degrees of freedom that you've got when you're moving your thumb. It's far fewer than you have when you're using keyboard and mouse. Flexible shut down. Right, okay. Damn. Guess they just didn't have enough people backing it. I mean, it's kind of difficult to run a DayZ server when you don't have zombies up and running. So the DayZ server you've found, is it fairly high pop, people playing it? Let's pop one of these first before we try the unknown food can. So that's west over there. So we're heading south, which sort of gels with what I thought, which is that we usually will spawn on the north coast, I think. Dark Souls and Elden Ring, yeah, I can see that they're well suited for that. Well, that's not bad, Darkwing. What map are they playing on? Is it Chernarus? I guess 30 to 40 is probably a little low if it is Chernarus, but if it's Everon or something, it's quite decent pop. Oh shit, I need to make sure we don't overeat here, guys. Wasn't paying attention there. Everon, nice. Hey, isn't this where Jello and I had a fight with that guy? Weren't we in this? The guy shot at us from here. This is the one. And I think he combat logged. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that was in the last stream. Yeah, we got into a shootout with some dudes. And we were closing him for the kill and he just disappeared. There's no way that he managed to get away because I was watching the whole time. 100% combat logged. Or disconnected, I guess. And give him the benefit of the doubt. Gosh, she's a tough old girl. Oh, more baked beans. Beautiful. Might actually be time for us to light another fire here, guys. Let's get these beans defrosted. What do we need? So we've already got a stick. We might as well just get cracking. Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't know how they'd manage to get that going. You just have to try and find somewhere really safe to log out, I guess. A cool concept. Yeah, or even if you stayed on the server in a sleep position for, say, an hour or something, that'd be kind of interesting. Man, we'd be so paranoid about where we log out. Could you imagine? Right, do we have a battery? We do not. Let's try out this taser. Is this taser modded in, guys, or do you know, or is this something that they've added in 1.26? I think we might get rid of the road flare. Needs a little bit of extra space to take our beans. Once these are heated up, I don't think I want to hang around, to be honest. Shock pistol. Oh, interesting. Right, okay. But there is something, which is cool. Is it a new thing I didn't know about? Oh shit, that was pretty close. Wonder if that's poor Jim. Poor Jim getting his ass kicked. Okay, it's still to come. Fair play, dude. That one's going to be done really soon. We don't have to worry about it too much because we don't actually need to eat those. Just grab one and take it with us. Right. Those shots are pretty close. Do we hang here? The risk, of course, is that if we do, we're going to get shot. I think we should move on. That's got to be the play. We've got 2 pluses. That should keep us going for now. It gets stuck in your hands till you die. Oh, really? Right, guys, I'll be back 1 second. I'm just going to go and get a drink. Be right back. There you go. Right, guys, I'm back. some reason you're allowed to decrypt models in DayZ and re-upload them. People do it, but you could get you banned. Wow. And I remember, I think it was you saying last time, Darkwing, but there's a whole thing about armour as well and not messing with armour. Is that speaking of a light down there? And not messing with any armour assets and stuff. Right, I think we need to be going this way, don't we? Yeah, devs definitely aren't playing around. So I got myself a glass of water and had to feed the dog. He was massively hungry. Completely wolfed it down. Wish I loved anything as much as my dog loves food. Oh, that's interesting. That must be why we've got stuff like Namalsk and why they did Serrani and stuff, right? Did any of you guys manage to play Serrani before it went down? I actually didn't get on. I feel sort of a sense of regret that I didn't. I got recommended fairly recently an old Sour Sweet video, and it was Sour Sweet playing Sakhal, and I was like, damn. I feel like I really missed out on that one. Oh, I know where we are. We're on the way towards where like the hot springs are and stuff. I think in some of those industrial areas. What do we got here? Jumpsuit pants. We'll keep what we've got. Just being in here and being in this building just reminds me of Namalsk for some reason. I feel like I've got my eyes out looking for reels. You know how it is. Just been detected, haven't I? Got a hand glitch with an M4 in the middle of reloading a mag and killed by a pack of wolves. Oh man, that is just not the way to go down, is it? A lot of things you can accept. That is not one of the things. We need to try and memorize the locations of these fire barrels. Definitely the way to do it. Get this thing closed up and nobody's going to see the smoke. Alright, well we aggroed one of them. We weren't going to get away completely free, were we? There's lost us. We're going to try and get down here. I'm not going to go into the hills. We actually have a character over on Official as well who's still alive. It's my second ever character on Sakhal. We've got a SKS. And I think we've got a Tundra as well. Tundra maybe? Live in the dream. So that one we looked out over by the golf ball thing. So we're right on the north, I think that's on the north side of the island. By the way guys, do you need some more gamma? I think it's probably sort of dark, isn't it, on stream? It's actually not bad here. But if you're viewing it on a phone or a tablet or something, I think it lose some of that contrast. This is frozen. I like that. Very cool. What gamma? This gamma. The gamma's just on your side though. It's just an OBS filter. Hey, we were doing alright in Gamma after a bit of a slow start, weren't we, Sidon? We've got a working SKS and a scope, and we've got a decent shotgun. We've got a gas mask. We've made some big progress. As you know. Yeah, I think we got a little lucky with some of the stuff that we found. I guess as you say, the key is killing things. But one thing's for sure, next time when I start a run on Gamma, when I do my second run, I'm definitely going to take a gas mask. That was painful. We were running out of resources left, right and centre, like basically smoking ourselves stupid and drinking a swig of vodka every time we had to go out on a road. Although that's probably the true stalker experience. It's interesting, it's been kind of quiet for a while. We heard those shots back at the coast. There's not been anything for a while. Oh, we're really close. We're really close to this military. I recognise this. I think the military's over here. If I remember right. This is the military where we sort of were coming back from a flashing red health and died to the guy who came in with the AK. And if there isn't a military here, I'm completely turned around. Yeah, here we go. Damn, this is my little tiny amount of Sakhal map knowledge, guys. Come on, zombie, let's go. That's very true. Spamming meds is half the battle. Carrying... Let's have that. Carrying a ton of AK ammo. Yes, that's the tower. Oh. Shit, this dude has died recently. Taser rounds. Interesting. Top backpack. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. This guy's died recently, guys. I have to be careful here. Might have been the shots we heard, actually. Do we want his backpack? I think we do. I didn't know tasers needed bullets either, but there you go. picked up some 22 actually. Hey, thanks, Dio. Appreciate it, man. Call to arms. Right, let's try and sort out some of this loot so we can fit this in. The only thing we've got at the moment that shoots. What do we do with this taser? I'm assuming with the taser that we're going to have to... It's going to need a battery, isn't it? Without a doubt. Oh, it isn't. Interesting. I don't know whether testing this out the first time we meet somebody's the way forward, but... Oh, shit, you've got a ballistic vest. BK-18. A whole box of ammo for that. Two of them dead. Be careful here, guys. Shit, there's so many of these guys. What happened here? He's got a crossbow. Damn. Got a bison. Okay, we need to move on. Whoever killed them looks like they killed all of them. Or maybe those guys traded or something. Weird. Weird. Okay, well, not our issue. Unless it ends up being our issue. There you go. Okay, we're getting rid of that. I know, we did well for Vegas, didn't we, last time? Come through here. Patrol jacket. Nice. Guys, what an upgrade to our gear. Unbelievable. Yeah, this thing served as well last time as well. But it's a place of death. As you well know. Actually, on this server you can probably put the ghillie cloak in here, can't you? Damn, that's good. That's big. It's going to keep us warm. light there. Somebody with a head torch. Oh, did we pick the cult up off the guy? Just giving our position away, unfortunately, but... Oh, the wolves were insane. We just have to bring them and deal with them one by one. Right, that's all of them, I think. Main problem is that somebody's going to be alerted to our presence now. Whoever killed those guys is probably going to be kind of well geared, I think. Lots of drop loot. Right. Let's get out, guys. Meat. Oh, this wolf steak. Interesting. We must have eaten that in a pinch. So sun's rising, so that's the east. A lot of shots close by. I think we want to head back down in the direction of the... Reforged DayZ has an oil rig. Nice. So does... doesn't the Zero map have an oil rig as well? Like the Zero Churneries map. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do all the containers over there. I'm reluctant to go back, but I think we've got to do it, haven't we? It would seem a bad idea not doing. Sun's risen. I'll go back to the regular scene for you guys. Should have probably picked up that guy's lock or colt or whatever it was. The wolves, that would have been good because we've got a ton of ammo for it. We found a mag. Okay, that was probably the wrong call. We need to be mindful of the wolves. What's interesting though, guys, is that our temperature's starting to go up. And I'm assuming it's because of the fact the sun's rising. So these things were quite good to us when we were last playing. We got some good loot out of these. Shit, don't want to aggro all those zombies. I moved. Damn it. Damn, that's kind of close. Not the best loot in here. I think last time we came through we were getting Vegas and all sorts. The hell out. Let's go, let's go. Right, tense moments there, guys. We are going to have to get ourselves a fire going again. I'm kind of surprised that with the... where's the thing? Oh, there's ambient noise. I thought that was somebody beating their way through the bush near us. Yeah, I was hoping with the ghillie, actually, that temperature was going to stabilise a little bit. One thing that seems a bit of a shame versus Namalsk is that on this, they don't have the temperature stabilisation thing. So, over time, you don't get frost resistance. Which I actually think is quite a nice feature that's in Namalsk. Right, we're going to have to make a fire somewhere. Assuming we could still be able to do that under a tree somewhere. This might be the place, actually. No, that's not what we want to do. Some of these say gather firewood. I think this is a cool feature that you can bundle up firewood that you hold in your hand. I quite like that. I think that's sort of necessary, actually, on such a map. Right, let's see if we can get this going under here. One of those. Hope we get some smoke protection here like we used to. Yeah, seems to work, doesn't it? Oh, not to the same extent, but it'll do, I guess. Yeah, not very often we run a ghillie, guys. Right, we've got a map as well. Why don't we have a look at the map? Let's try and work out where we are. So, good old Tanoa. So I have a feeling that we're down here somewhere. Is that the military? Maybe that's the military we just hit. This rings a bell. I'm pretty sure we've seen that town name. Big town over there to the west. I don't know, guys. Do you know where the military was that we were just at? Or the name of it? Oh, actually, wait, no. Did we... I reckon we might have spawned in the north. None of these names look familiar. Big town over there. It definitely wasn't the big town. No worries. No worries, man. I was just wondering. Out loud. I had a feeling we were in the north, but maybe we're not. Maybe we're over here somewhere. Because we're not by the big volcano. That's the volcano, right? Yeah, it must be. The volcano's kind of the direction we're running in. We'll try and get our bearings in a second. Could be this town, maybe. So that's the one with... Actually, no, that's the one with the docks that we started off in earlier, I think. Right. Stick the map on there. When we get to the next place, we're going to have a proper look around and see if we can work out where we're at. I don't know whether we're going to get a third plus symbol. I'm assuming we're probably not, so let's just head on. Guys, I might break in a little while just for some dinner and then be back on it afterwards. So we'll resume the stream later on tonight. So that's the east over there. So we're running sort of south. We're running southeast. There's the big volcano, right? Is that the big volcano? The volcano that we were at earlier? Possibly. Yeah, that's the volcano, right? So, the volcano's east of us. So we're like round here somewhere. So I reckon we were in one of these towns. And the military that we hit has got to be one of these. Those are the watchtowers, aren't they? Yeah, so that's where we came in. And we've come in this direction. So we must have hit whatever this town is. That's cool that we got an in-game map. It's definitely a help. So there's some sort of facility below us. I think this is where the hot springs are, actually. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, we're here, definitely. That's the military we just hit. Here are the hot springs. And then... I'm just trying to work out, where's that, you know, that globe? I can't see it on the map anywhere, but there's like a research station and the globe, you know, like the golf ball globes. Where's that? I think that, maybe that's here somewhere. One of these hills. Jello and I ended up there last time. I don't think we went as far south as we could or should have done. So geothermal's ahead of us. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually. Oh, really? Okay. I think we were generally heading south. We kind of ran across the middle of the map, actually. I remember this. I remember this. We could go and hit that military that the guy was at with us earlier. Although he did say that he's got killed there 3 times today. I'm sure that run we were on just with him now, that was probably the 4th. As soon as we've got some shotty shells, we can run the Vega. SSG, interesting. We've got any ammo for it? We have none. Oh, what do we do? I mean, I guess we could triple gun for a little while. I'd imagine we're going to find some ammo for that thing pretty quickly. Ooh, tactical backpack. Actually fit any of these guns in there. Maybe we'll fit the Vega in there. That was a nice find. Doesn't do much for the ghillie aesthetic, but, you know. At least we've got to go with the sight now. Jeans everywhere. So So it seems the majority of the map's kind of that way. Or at least that's the way we're going to have to go and explore. Right, how are we doing for food? We're actually not doing so bad. We've got this pretty cool thing for filtering and storing water, which is good. So I'm assuming that's going to stop us. Oh, there's a fox. Was a fox. We don't have a ton of space for it. Actually, we probably should have picked up that guy's cooking pot, shouldn't we? I was not doing effective looting at that point. Oh, I'm assuming that we can pick up a fox and this is fine. We're not going to be in a bad position with this, are we? What can we ditch? Looking to let's ditch that. Screw it. We're probably not going to use it, are we? Foxes modded in, or are they part of the fauna that's been added into Sakhal? And are we going to get ill from eating a fox like you do from a wolf? Because a fox is a predator as well. Shit! Oh, there's one there. Hoping they not also have the heavy metal contamination thing going on. He's pretty pissed off because I've just killed his wife. We're going to hold off on eating the fox until we're absolutely desperate and have to. Maybe we'll pop ourselves a vitamin or something before we eat it in case it helps. So I climbed up on some of these and I didn't see anything spawning. Assuming that's the case. That's a bear. Shit. It's not noticed me yet. Fox's vanilla. Cool. I remember hearing that it was going to come in. But I noticed on this server they were running foxes for quite a while actually. Have to light another fire soon, I think. So, when I was with Jello, we went up to the top of some of these mountains. I think we did that one over there. That takes us quite far east, if I remember rightly. It's not necessarily where we want to be. We want to try and explore some of the other towns that we haven't quite been to yet. So, quick question. Does everybody spawn in the north then? Or are there spawn points in the south too? So I'm just trying to work out where the high loot areas are. It's like, is it the fact that we make it down to the towns in the south that it's going to be sort of high tier loot down there, or are we looking for somewhere in the middle of the map? As I say, I know nothing. I've not done any sort of background research about... Oh, zombies over there. There's a ton of them. I wonder if this is where we heard some of those shots. Oh, there's a town over there. Do we do the town? Maybe we do the town. Check out the industrial first. There seem to be some cool different buildings here. Best military loot's down south. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I assumed that was probably going to be the case. But the funny thing was, when we played last time, we ended up in a gunfight at the very end of the run, when we'd run what was as far south as we thought we could, and we saw another guy coming the other way that we killed, and he wasn't very geared at all, so it just made me wonder whether or not there's other spawn points down there. I guess he could have had a fairly bad run or something. This is cool. Let's go and check out some of these buildings. These look like some assets from Stalker or something. Look kind of familiar from that. Is it where Freedom are holed up in Clear Sky? Not the army warehouses, but the place they are before that. Alright, we've got bad weather rolling in. It's cool, like some sort of factory complex. I like it. Looks like a fairly substantial coat there as well. Oh, there was a knife there. Of the knife. Right, guys, I think I'm going to find a cozy spot here to log off, and we'll be back later on tonight. Not sure exactly what time, probably in 2 or 3 hours, something like that. Maybe... Where should we log out? I think this bush should be fine. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks to those who've subscribed on YouTube. Oh, need some audio, don't you? Thanks to those who've subscribed on YouTube, I appreciate it. And thanks to D for the super chat, man. That was super kind of you, I appreciate it. And guys, I will see you later. Take care, Darkwing. Thanks for all the helpful comments. See you guys shortly. Ray, thanks, dude. Thanks for hanging out. We've got to find them organically, Darkwing. If we don't find them, then maybe you can help. Alright guys, see you soon. And to be fair, nobody's told me in all this time that I've got a typo in the stream title. Oh, dear me. I've sorted it out now.